After a long day at the ballpark yesterday, South Carolina showed no signs of being tired and picked up right where it left off from Saturday's doubleheader sweep with a 13-1 run rule win over Princeton in 7 innings here on Sunday night at Founders Park. And it is the first sweep of the year for the Gamecocks in the final non-conference series before SEC play begins. And it was an impressive win, to say the least, for this team. And I won't bore you with the play-by-play of how all the runs scored in this game, though I will note there were 2 home runs hit. Logan Sutter, who went 3 for 3 on the night and picked up right where he left off from yesterday in the doubleheader, had a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning. And then in the 5th, Talmadge Lecroy hit the Gamecocks' first grand slam of the year out to right field to just further extend the lead and eventually get into run rule territory. Now, I won't give the play-by-play like I said, but I will note also that there were 5 Gamecocks in the starting lineup that had multi-hit performances and 3 had multi-RBI performances. That would include Will Craddock, obviously Sutter, who had 3 RBIs tonight, and then Tyler Bach, who also had 3 RBIs. So really impressive night on all fronts for this offense. 15 hits, 13 runs scored. Just a really good night for this offense, and just a pretty solid weekend overall. The second game of yesterday's doubleheader wasn't great, but scored 10 runs in the first game, 13 more tonight. So overall, very good weekend. And as good as the offense was, Ant Phillips was equally as good in his 4th start of the year. The right-hander went 5 strong innings, giving up 1 run on 4 hits. He struck out 7 with 2 walks. He gave up that 1 run on a solo home run in the 2nd inning, but really pitched well after that. And by the time he exited the game, he already had 82 pitches under his belt. And after a very long 6-run 5th inning, there was just no reason for him to come back out. After that, Hudson Lee and Zach Russell each pitched scoreless innings to wrap up the night for the Gamecocks and the first series sweep of the year. So the Gamecocks will now shift their attention to heading down to Charleston on Tuesday night to take on the Citadel. First pitch will be at 7 p.m. on ESPN+. Once again, South Carolina run rules Princeton in a 13-1 win here on Sunday night. For GamecockCentral.com, I'm Jack Veltri.